Today we're talking about a guy who's become the stuff of legends, a man who's made a name for himself in the world of mixed martial arts, world famous Kamaru Usman. After losing his crown, the Nigerian Nightmare is hitting the big screen in the MCU. We share what we know about his leap into the acting profession and how he's doing after his unexpected UFC defeat. Can we expect a rematch between Usman and Edwards? Despite needing no introduction, we'll cover the basics. Kamaru Usman is a Nigerian mixed martial artist who fights in the welterweight division. His professional career has lasted 9 years, a big feat. On March 2nd, 2019, Kamaru Usman defeated Tyron Woodley to become the UFC welterweight champion. With 20 wins and only 2 losses, he's one of the best at what he does. After defending his title multiple times since winning it in 2019, had he defeated Edwards, he would have matched Anderson Silva's UFC record of 16 consecutive wins. However, he had his title ripped from him by Edwards at UFC 278 in Salt Lake City, when the Jamaican-born Brit landed a gruesome head kick and knocked him out with 1 minute remaining in their match. If you didn't tune in, there were worrying scenes. Usman was left prone, lying flat on his back with his eyes wide open. After suffering a brutal knockout defeat, Kamaru Usman was rushed to the hospital. The Nigerian Nightmare was seconds away from winning his 6th welterweight title defense before Edwards sent him crashing into the canvas with a stunning head kick. UFC chief Dana White confirmed that Usman had been taken to the hospital for precautionary reasons. "I thought Usman fought the perfect fight," he said. The win for Edwards, 30 years old, represented a stunning ascent from his roots as a former council estate tough to UFC world champion. He became the first British champion since Michael Bisping in 2016 and only the second ever. How much do you think fighters make? Well, Leon Edwards banked a cool $50,000 for his victory over Kamaru Usman, and the following fighters received $50,000 bonuses. Fight of the night winners Paulo Costa vs. Luke Rockhold, and performance of the night winners Leon Edwards and Victor Altamirano hit the jackpot. Even though he lost, the prize money for second place was still a whopping $20,000 for Usman and $10,000 for the third place. UFC fighters share a revenue that is lower than athletes in comparable sports, and UFC fighters are paid per fight, with amounts depending on how well known the fighters are and how well sponsored a fighter and an event is. While newcomers to the UFC may only make about $10,000 per fight without a win bonus, more established fighters can make as much as $500,000 to $1 million. At UFC 202, Conor McGregor set a new UFC record for highest reported fight purse at $3 million, while opponent Nate Diaz reportedly earned $2 million. When combined, the fighters earned a total of $5 million. A record amount for combined salaries in UFC history. I wonder how much Usman is getting paid to appear in Black Panther. Stay tuned to find out what we know about his role. A dominant force in the UFC welterweight division, Usman has been unstoppable since capturing UFC gold in 2019, but his winning streak was snapped by Edwards in dramatic fashion. Khabib Nurmagomedov doubts Kamaru Usman's ability to bounce back from a stunning knockout defeat against Leon Edwards, as the former lightweight champion admits a lot of people don't recover from getting knocked out. Khabib and Usman share the same manager and are both upset by the latter's loss, but Khabib conceded that the Nigerian paid the ultimate cost for one lapse in concentration. When asked about the fight, Khabib told Mr. MMA Shorts, quote, "I was surprised. You could even say a little bit upset. The pair now have 1 win apiece after Usman won against Edwards in 2015. A third bout looks inevitable, probably in early 2023. Khabib believes Usman has the skills to win the trilogy fight, but he fears it may be difficult for him to bounce back after his first knockout loss of his career. Being a mixed martial artist is difficult, as evidenced by the ever-impending threat of being knocked out. Sure, it's more likely to happen to some than others, but as we all know, literally anything can happen inside of the octagon. Usman has shown us anything can happen these days. His upcoming role in an MCU big screen movie is proof of that fact. Marvel Cinematic Universe announces the addition of UFC champion Kamaru Usman to its cast of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. The next and final feature on Marvel's Phase 4 docket, Ryan Coogler's sequel to the Oscar award-winning 2018 Black Panther movie, is presumably the most anticipated film of the year. Black Panther 2 has been in the works for a while, as the creative team needed time to not only progress the epic story from the first movie, but also figure out how to move forward without the original star Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. As announced by MMA Fighting, UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman will also star in the film. Usman's manager confirmed the news, saying that the professional mixed martial artist will appear in a guest role in the movie. Marvel has not disclosed all the details regarding Usman's character yet, presumably because they want to keep his role a secret. Usman has undoubtedly had his wish granted. Did you know the winning fighter has long desired to leap from the octagon onto the big screen? The actor even shared a piece of fan art on Instagram that imagined him as a superhero in the Black Panther movie. Usman's role in the sequel is well-deserved and well-earned, which raises the stakes for some action in Black Panther 2, as Wakanda calls for allies and the impending battle between the Atlanteans and the Wakandans looms near. With not much information able about Usman's character, fans are speculating on social media about the role he could play in Black Panther 2. One possibility is that Marvel is setting him up for a larger arc in the future and will use him mid or post-credit scenes. Another possibility is that Usman's Black Panther 2 cameo is a one-off, and he appears as a warrior alongside Shuri in a battle for Wakanda's sovereignty. Regardless of how his character fits into the movie, it's exciting that viewers will get to see the revered UFC champion in a completely new light in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Hopefully Marvel has a bigger plan for Usman, but even if they don't, his dream is still realized with the new role. Fans can expect to see Usman pop up in Black Panther Wakanda Forever when it releases on November 11th. Well, he hopes they do anyway. News of his acting debut in the film was revealed last month. "All I can hope is that all my scenes made the cut," Usman told the Post this week after a hearty laugh. You know how it goes in the movie industry. They have to be able to fit all that amazing work the whole cast put together in a 2-hour film, so I hope they are in there and you guys get to see the work. Usman was cryptic about his role in the film, saying merely that he would not be playing a leading man. And it's not just any role, it's one in a superhero blockbuster film, and even more personally for Usman, a native of Nigeria who came to the United States as a child and grew up in Texas. To appear in a film about an African nation and its titular superhero is extra special. What's next for Black Panther? Who could replace T'Challa in Wakanda Forever? Speculations abound over who is under the Black Panther suit. Black Panther Wakanda Forever, the much anticipated follow-up to 2018's Black Panther, follows a country in mourning. The first trailer for the final Marvel Phase 4 movie teased that after King T'Challa, played by late actor Chadwick Boseman's death, Wakanda will grapple with its loss, but it also reveals another key storyline, the introduction of the next Black Panther. The final shot of the trailer revealed a mystery figure wearing the iconic suit from behind. The updated costume has new gold accents and panther heads embossed into its arms. Although the big question remains, who's under it? As we've combed through the comics, taken a deep dive into every frame of the trailer, we've come up with an expert guide to who could be the next Black Panther. There's a good chance that T'Challa's little sister Shuri will become Black Panther. The Black Panther mantle is traditionally handed down through generations. So as the next in line to the throne, it makes sense that she would be the favorite for the role. How about Nakia? It is possible that Lupita Nyong'o's character Nakia will be the one to take over T'Challa's position. She's proven herself a fearsome warrior in the movie, and she has all the attributes of a great queen of Wakanda. This may be way out there, but what about Killmonger? Okay, bear with us here. We know that Eric Killmonger died in the first movie, but this is Marvel. It wouldn't be the first time a character was brought back from the dead. Michael B. Jordan's villain was one of the standout characters in the original movie, so it would not be a huge surprise if he returned. And if Killmonger comes back, becoming Black Panther would be an amazing redemptive arc. The wait for Black Panther 2 won't be long, as the movie will be released on November 11th, 2022. So with the feature film impending, Kamaru Usman insists he is not down at all, and he is becoming more famous than ever as a meme following his knockout loss to Leon Edwards on Saturday night. That's it for today. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.